Hello YouTube, and welcome back to the Fallout 4 playthrough. Oh, this has to be so bright. So bright. Barely see! Woo! Oh, this is glorious. This right here, guys, is one of my favorite moments in gaming, right here. The first time I came out of the vault, I was so taken back because you enter the vault. And there's some crows here. I'll hit with my stick if they get near me. You enter the vault, right? Just as the nuke goes off. You go down there, you get frozen, you come back out, and you see how much the world has changed. Just like that. You know, just like that. You come back out, and suddenly everything has changed. Like, you remember all of these vehicles. They were all just right here. You remember this building. It was here. These people, they were just here. But they all died to the nuke. They all died to that nuke that came by them. We were saved when we actually went down into the vault. One of my favorite moments in gaming, guys, right here. And I'm so happy that I get to play through this game again. And hopefully you guys stick along for the ride. We're going to have some fun here. But there's lots of stuff here to loot. You got to loot stuff, guys. You got to loot stuff. But unlike most people, I am going to try to take measures to not spend all my time looting here in Fallout 4. But there's a lot of stuff to loot right here. I think a lot of people don't necessarily... You can actually go back into the vault if you activate that. But I think a lot of people don't take the time to actually look around as soon as they get out of the vault because there's a lot of stuff just right here. You wouldn't think there's going to be stuff here, but there is a bunch of stuff just right here for you to go ahead and loot. These are red barrels. I don't think I need to tell you guys that we can die. If we hit those with something, they will explode. I don't like all of these. Go away. This was a Vault Tech van at one point. Keyword was, got a building right here. I think that there's going to be some stuff in here to grab. More skeletons. Poor guys. There's a bog cap right there. There we go, guys. There's our first cap. There's chalk inside the desk. Let's not grab that. Let's grab the desk fan. Let's grab some crams, some food. Definitely want some food. And now let's head out. The billboard, a little bit worse for wear. Doesn't look as good as when we went in. Unfortunately, this is what ended up happening to all those people that were standing outside. If you remember, last episode, as we were running into the vault, our wife Nora, rest her soul, asked what's going to happen to all those people standing outside. They were still standing here and that nuke went off. The nuke went off only a couple seconds after she asked that. So, you know, it goes off and then there you go. We got some hub flour here. I'll take that. Definitely take that. So, I am playing on the survival difficulty. If I go here into my settings, I go to gameplay. We are playing on survival. That's how I like to play. I like it being as difficult as possible. So basically, it's kind of like very hard. Very hard is the hardest difficulty that you can play on. Survival is, I think, the same as very hard, but your health regeneration is ridiculously slower. And we got some blood leaves down here. Let's go ahead and grab that. So one of the things I want to do here to make the playthrough more interesting for everybody involved is I think I want to go stim pack free. I feel as though stim packs are a little bit too easy to get your health back even when you're playing on survival. So I am going to use stuff obviously to get my health back. But I think just for a little bit out of a challenge, I'm going to just sell all my stim packs for caps, and I'm not actually going to use them. I'm going to use food that I cook, and lots of other drugs and stuff like that, I would assume, or alcohol. Codsworth! Codsworth!
As I live and breathe!
Codsworth!
Oh, it's really you!
Buddy! Codsworth, what happened to the world? Codsworth, we're still here. So other people could be alive too. No, Codsworth, what happened?
Codsworth.
My glasses, I forgot I had this on.
What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geranium still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully
Is that a flower?
around here.
Geraniums?
Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. back. Where is your better half, by the by?
They killed her. She can't be dead. I'm in a dream. She came to the vault. Maybe you saw them armed, wearing strange outfits.
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them, armed, wearing strange outfits.
Only Miss Rose's boy running around in his Halloween costume more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised.
Codsworth, I'm gonna need you to focus here,
Not
buddy.
like this family, sir. You and the Mrs. have
I think he's
always been
delusional.
Such a responsible couple. Where is she, by the by?
They killed her.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages
What about this?
since we've had a proper family activity.
I only know what to say, Codsworth. I think you're delusional here, buddy.
Charades.
I think you're delusional.
Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
No, he's gone. Ah, here we go. This is something Crick would say.
He's gone. God damn it. Someone took him. Someone stole my son.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly
For 200 years, we'll
we'll
do that, I'm afraid. Ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't aware, 200 years has passed. Oops, I accidentally hit the console button. 200 years has passed. Therefore, let's see.
200 years?
We'll explain it here.
Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be fat.
Actually, yeah, if you could whip me up like anything, that would be actually fantastic. Codsworth, you're acting a little bit weird. What is wrong with you exactly?
A little bit weird. What's wrong?
There we go.
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood.
I wouldn't imagine that anything gets nuclear fallout out of vinyl wood.
Don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. The car! How do you polish rust?
I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna need you to focus here, Codsworth. You're going on and on here about the house and the rust, and you're being delusional there for like half an hour. It felt like. I mean, you just gotta hurry this along, Codsworth. Time's a ticking here.
I thought for certain you and your family were dead.
Oh no. I mean,
I did find
everyone but me, kinda.
holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Well, thank you, Codsworth.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome.
He is so sad. Then again, can you blame the poor robot? Yes, we shall. But can you blame the poor robot? His family leaves him. Lead the way, buddy. A nuke goes off,
Lead the way.
and he doesn't see like anybody for 200 years, except for like the occasional like bandit groups. And that was Sean's bike, I think. I don't know. It's in my front yard, so I assume. How could you, Codsworth? One of the coolest things I think about this is like, again, like we were just here in this neighborhood, and now the nuke has gone off, and now we see what it's like after the fact, and we got some blowflies. I love the fact that Codsworth has a flamethrower. I love even more the fact that I have this security baton that I can go whacking people with, or specifically bugs. Thank you, Codsworth. I don't think it's very safe for you to be with the flamethrowers. I don't know if that's safe. I'm gonna take all the bloatfly meat though.
Wait, my senses are picking up movement in another house.
Oh.
Follow me.
All right. Well, there's bubblegum here. I want to take that. I also want to take that toaster. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm right here behind you. Right here behind you.
What's all this then? Not this time.
All right. We see a couple of blowflies already inside this building. Wait, do I hear one behind me? Nope. Okay. Nope. It be this one up in front of me. Codsworth is a monster, by the way. You notice him just going through and just murdering everything? Not giving me any time? All right. Let's hit him with a crit. Yeah. Even though I think I could one-hit them without the crit, I wanted to use a crit anyway. Now I'm covered in bloatfly guts, and I'm taking radiation damage, which reduces my max health. Visit a doctor or use Radaway to restore health lost to rads. Let's grab that. Shadeless lamp. Let's grab this bloatfly stuff. There you go, and there you go. And I don't need a toy car or a rattle. I think I can live without those things.
Sir,
All right, buddy, where to?
your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
They're really gone. Come on, Cosworth, need your help. Where can I go? Sean's out there, Cosworth. Need to find him. Happy. This whole thing's a waste of time. Thanks for trying, Cosworth.
Thanks for trying, Cosworth.
I like Cosworth. I'm gonna be nice to him.
Sir, what about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
I like these people already. All right, you're just pointing me in a random direction. Thanks for your help. There's still people alive?
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood, and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
All right, you stay here. Secure the home front. I will go to Concord and hopefully find some people. Sounds good to me. But welcome, guys, back to Sanctuary. That was I apologize for that. I felt as though, I don't know, maybe it's because I've seen it before, but like I felt as though that really dragged on really long. Because Cosworth just goes on the whole entire thing there. But again, I think it definitely adds to the story. It definitely adds to the immersion factor. And it's obviously a big part of the game. Getting to see your robot and meet him again after 200 years. But this is my house. This was my house. Now it's all gone. Sean's crib.
I'm coming, buddy.
Poor Sean. Yeah, I get that. My wife dead. But the big part, one of the big reasons why we're here, is this right here, the Your Special, which we can now permanently improve something. And I think that thing, let's see, I could do luck. I don't really need. I'm thinking endurance to make it 7. Yeah, we'll do endurance. That way endurance is now 7 along with agility as well as our strength. That's what I think would be for the best. Now, one of the things that we're going to do here is I'm going to put something in the dresser here in our bedroom. It is going to be her wedding ring. And I'll put a couple of these Vault 111 jumpsuits in there as well, just so I don't have them on me. I can carry it, but that's stuff I don't think I'm going to need. There's a toy rocket ship apparently in that dresser already. I don't think I'm going to need those things, at least for a while, so I don't see a reason to be holding on to them. One of the things you can do here, which I did say I don't want to spend too much time doing this kind of stuff, but there's definitely suspenders and slacks. I could grab those. There's a lot of stuff around here for you to loot. Every single one of these buildings has stuff in it that you can loot. There's a sea captain's hat for crying out loud inside that dresser, which I think is hilarious. Is there anything like actually worthwhile in this house? I don't think that there is. Is there anything inside the fridge? Any food? No. I know some of these things have like caps, stashes, and stuff. I forgot the thing. I forgot. We gotta go back to my house, man. Codsworth, at least you're holding down the fort. He wasn't lying. You just go.
There must be someone who can help you in Concord.
I'm sure there is, buddy. There's a magazine right here. This is the magazine, Grognak the Barbarian.
Oh, yeah.
And the Jungle of Bat Babies. So I've collected an issue of that, which critical hits with unarmed melee attacks permanently do 5% more damage. So these are like hidden all throughout the world, like little comic books like that. And if you find them, then you get a benefit. And then finding that one permanently makes it so my critical strikes with melee attacks do 5% more damage, which is obviously pretty nice. Holy crap. Alright, let's kill us some rad roaches. And bam! Oh, wait. There's another one coming. I love how I can see through my face right there. That was a bit off-putting. I don't like that. I didn't like that at all. I don't like when you like look through like that. But we killed them, got some meat. I see a Nuka Cherry in here, which is a very nice drink. I like Nuka Cherry. Very nice. Nuka-Cola, which is obviously like a play on Coca-Cola. And I actually have bobby pins to do this. This is the exact same like lock-picking mechanism as Skyrim, if you're used to that.
Sweet.
Surgical tray and a Ushanka hat. All right, well, not a lot of great stuff in there. But Nuka-Cola, which is obviously a play on Coca-Cola, is basically the universal brand now in the Fallout universe. Like after the bombs are gone off, people no longer really value pre-war money as money. Essentially, you know, they don't consider like dollar bills to be money. The new currency essentially is Nuka-Cola bottle caps, and so obviously so there's like so many Nuka-Cola bottles everywhere that you can still find unopened ones, like I just did there with Nuka Cherry, which is obviously like Coca-Cola Cherry. Oh, Okay. Let's disarm that makeshift bomb before we do anything. And let's see if we can unlock this safe here. And see if there's anything good in here. So this is my old neighborhood. Apparently nobody lives here anymore. Although, I mean, they did have the foresight to put a little bit of a bomb there. So I gotta think maybe someone lives here. But we got a 10mm pistol, a gold watch, pre-war money, and shotgun shells. Alright, so we're getting some pretty good stuff out of here. This is a ledger, which I'm not even going to try and hack into it because it doesn't make sense to me. I don't even know like how you hack that well as I've actually been inside that one, and it didn't make a lot of sense to me. It really didn't. But, gosh, these things are freaking everywhere here. I love the bat system, by the way. Oh, I love stepping on rad roaches. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. One of my favorite things. And, hey, actually, we have a cooking station right here. Can I actually... Okay, wait, I hear a thing. I hear a thing. A thing's coming for me. Get out of here. Get out of here as fast as you can. There's things coming. Don't you hear the rads? Ah, here they come. Yeah. I think I heard one inside the house, too. Let's make sure. No? There's none inside the house? Oh, yeah, I see some pre-war money right there and a freaking fishing rod, which I think it'd be cool if you could actually fish in this game. I don't believe you can. Can I get inside the medicine cabinet? All right, there's nothing there. Okay. Is there anything in here real quick? We check the fridge. Nothing inside the fridge. What a bunch of hoopla. Nothing inside the fridge. Can you guys believe that? But let's cook up some rad meat. Because again, oh, we can make baked bloat fly, which I get a little bit of XP for that. Grilled rad roach, I can make a ton of that. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of that. That might actually level me up. Nope, it didn't. But now we have a bunch of cooked food, which is a bit better than eating raw stuff. And again, I don't plan on doing any stim packs here in this playthrough. So all the cooked food I can get is obviously going to help. And actually, now I'm looking at it, my health is rather low. So let's go ahead and eat something here. So we can go to aid. We go to... We eat a couple of grilled rad roaches. That'll up our health a bit. But here we are on our way to Concord. There's Sanctuary Hills, our home. Our home, and... Well... Yeah, this poor fella here, who has apparently lost... Well, I guess he won, but I guess he died in the process? I don't know. This is a raider, which is a bad guy. This is a wild mongrel, which is like an evil dog. And this is a tire iron that's stuck in them. I think that tire iron's probably going to be a bit more powerful than my security baton. It's actually very slightly more powerful than my security baton. So I am now going to be running around with that. And double barrel shotgun. I can grab that for sure. As well as a drifter outfit. And now you're naked. Alright, let's get you out of here. Let's get you off the road. I don't like your body here in the middle of my road. And down you go. There we go. Out of sight, out of mind. Now, what about the dog? I can't move the dog. He's too heavy to... How can the dog be too heavy to carry? I actually think I'm going to rock that guy's drifter outfit. Yeah! Alright, so now I have a drifter outfit, which actually I think gives me more benefit than just the Vault 111 jumpsuit. This gives me a little bit of radiation protection and literally no defense, whereas this actually gives me some actual defense and stuff like that. So this is going to make it so things can't hit me nearly as hard. But here's the Red Rocket Station, which is kind of like the halfway point, I think, to Concord. And I've got this thing. That's going to be fun. What kind of flowers are these? A radiated thistle? I will take that. I don't know if I need those, but I'm assuming I'll need those for some kind of a food. Doggy! This is dog meat. Hi, dog meat!
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Well, are you? Did you lose your owner? You're some sort of flea bag, aren't you? You want to come with me? Or you seem like an okay guy.
You seem like an okay guy.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
And just like that, I now have dog meat. This is my companion. What was odd to me was all the marketing that they did leading up until this game. What is dog meat running to? And he has found a stim pack. Ah, boy, dog meat. And another stim pack and iron. Very nice. All the marketing I remember that like led up to this, you know. And I'm gonna go over here and turn off the radio because I'm not sure how copyright works with the radio stuff here in this game. But all the stuff that led up to this game with the dog, and it was a very big deal. And then suddenly they're like, "Well, that's how you find him." It's like, what? Hey. You just run up there and just really do nothing. All right, that works. Well, now we have a companion. Hi, dog meat. Let's go. You following me or not? You didn't look like you were following me. All right, you following me? We gotta go this way. Concord's this way. You see it? That's Concord right there. Right there. Where'd he go? Guys, it's like taking a child to the mall. Come on. Come on. Oh, where'd he go? I think he's going to follow me. We'll have to see. Is that thing dead? All right, no. Okay, so that's a dead Brahmin, which are like basically the cows of this game. But these are these evil things. I don't even know what they are, but they're freaking evil. Ah, get it off of me. I hate these things. I hate them so bad. All right, and die. 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 Is it dead yet? Is the other one dead? There better not be any more. I don't hear anything. Hey, dog meat. Welcome to the party, buddy. And let's just grab those in case I can use those for food. Although, I gotta admit, in real life, that would be the last thing I would try to eat. Oh, here we have hub flour. I'll grab that for sure. And here we are in Concord, ladies and gentlemen. I think, actually, can I get inside this house? Because if so, I think I want to try and grab some stuff. All right, I see a cap stash right there, so let's grab that for sure. Oh, we hit the jackpot. Nuka-Cola Quantum, ladies and gentlemen. That is like, that's your hyper potion right there. If you're a Pokemon fan, that's like the equivalent. No, it's like a max potion. It's like the best thing you can get. It's like the highest quality Nuka-Cola drink. It restores a ton of health as compared to the other ones, which is very nice. But they're also very rare in my experience. But we're now entering Concord, which was founded in 1635. I should probably eat. My health is a little bit low. Brahmin meat. No, I'd rather cook that first. Let's eat some rad roach and continue on about our day here. The objective is up this way. And there's some gunfire. Let's be sneaky. All right, let's run a little bit. All right, that's a raider. That's a raider. That's a raider. Okay, lots of raiders I'm seeing. Lots of raiders. I'm noticing a trend. But before we go up there, let's loot. We gotta loot all the things. Dog meat, you're giving us away. You're giving us a... Ooh, there's a wall safe that I can't open. Actually, I didn't know that wall safe was there. I knew that there was stuff up here, which is why I came here. He's hitting my dog! Oh, you're done, buddy. You are done! Bam! Wow, one hit almost killed him. Oh, one hit did kill him. All right, he has a stim pack, a pull cube. He's got some leather left arm. I can actually... No, I can maybe use that. I don't know if I can. All right, but we got these guys here. Let's make sure... Because we're playing melee here. We got to make sure that they don't have an advantage on us. There was a guy that was over this way. Let's use the VAT system to try and see where people are at. Okay, so it looks like they're both up there. And they're focusing on the guy up top there. So let's run. Dun 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 dun, buddy. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. And I want to crit this guy. Oh, I love melee. I love melee.
The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Will do. Knuckles, I want that for sure. Sack hood, that sounds creepy and awesome. Pipe pistol, I'll grab that. I don't even plan on using it that much. I think I'll use it to sell. Let's loot these bodies real quick before we head inside. More Knuckles. What in the world just dropped right there? Maybe I kicked something? I don't know. Welding goggles, those are hilarious. Wait a minute. I think I heard something about this. Hold on. Dog meat. Trade. Now, dog meat, like all companions, you can give things to, right? And so what we're going to try and do here is eyeglasses, no. Welding goggles. And you can make them equip things. I think you can make the dog wear welding goggles, and you can. Look how hilarious that is. My dog is now wearing welding goggles, and I cannot be more happy. But we are supposed to pick up this musket right here. So let's go ahead and grab that and head inside to the Museum of Freedom.